Hey, how's it going, y'all? It has been a while for the LET. We did end up clinching the first place overall in the season, so that gave us a round 1 bye for the playoffs, and there was kind of like a gap week there to like help people, catch up on games and stuff like that. So it has been a hot minute since we've played in the LET. But here we are. We're finally here for the semifinals, where we're going to be taking on Debroadcaster in the Winston-Salem Docks Bun. So this is actually a rematch from our week 1. We did end up losing that one. Not too bad, and I do think that there was definitely a lot that we could have improved on. So I watched back that game a lot in prep for this, and I watched, and I just tweaked some sets and stuff like that. So he has one different mon now. I believe he used to have a Pyroar. Now he has a Jump Bluff, which is cool, and we don't disrespect Jump Bluff around here. Jump Bluff is awesome. So you see the team that he has over there is Spectrier, Hisuian Samurott, Cyclizar, Electros, Urshifu Rapid Strike, that Kintera. Eco, I'm looking at you. What the hell? Tinkaton, Revavroom, that Kintera, Venomoth, Camerupt, and Terra Captain Jump Bluff. So yeah, overall a very cool team, very fast, which is why we bring our first boy yet again. It's going to be Spidops. So red card Spidops is coming back. We have tweaked the EVs a little bit, giving us a little bit more power, so we can set up the sticky web. We got Endure and Throat Chop, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's nice. And then Memento still. So now we know how Memento works against substitutes. We're going to bring Throat Chop, and our attack investment is so that we can always break a Spectre sub, even if we get burned, which is very cool. So, and then Endure is just so we can get the red card off on something very scary, like maybe like an Urshifu or something like that, which is nice. And then Sticky Webs is Webs. So yeah, they have a very fast team. They have the immediate speed advantage over me, with the Spectrier and the Cyclizar. So I want to slow them down a little bit, and they do of course have some kind of scary setup threats. So I want to stop that, and of course in the LET, there is no, there's item clause, so there can only be 1 boots, so there's that. So, but yeah, Spidops is looking great here. I think it was a good set initially, and I think it's a great set now that I, have a little bit of, thought behind it. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into the next guy, and this is, of course, going to be Garchomp. Pretty much the exact same set that we brought last time. Rocky Helmet plus Rough Skin is just great. We got the Terra Normal with the Facade. This time we're bringing Dragon Tail over I think it was Swords Dance last time. So yeah, that's just really, really cool. So I think that this Garchomp is just fantastic. It's just like, if you touch it, it just does so much damage to you, and he's so bulky, he can take hits. So that's awesome. And then Facade is, of course, so we can, if we get burned, we can deal with that. And that's just awesome. So yeah, and then Dragon Tail, I thought Dragon Tail was nice because he has like the scary setup mons like the Revavroom, Venomoth, Spectrier, etc. So want to have a little bit of a stopgap to that kind of nonsense, and I thought Garchomp was pretty solid for that. So there we go. Alright, so next up though, we got Choice Scarfed Meloetta. I do believe this is the exact same set. Last time it actually was able to live Surging Strikes from Urshifu, so I did something right, so why not bring it again? The Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam is just so good into most of the team. Shadow Ball is obviously for the Spectrier, Psyshock, and then U-Turn just for some pivoting is pretty cool. So overall, Meloetta looks good, just gives us some natural good speed if our webs don't stick around, which is nice. So yeah, Meloetta, same exact set. I love it. All right, next up we got Palafin, and this EV spread has gone into overhaul. I feel like I understand my boy Palafin more. We've gone through an entire season together, and I understand him more. So yeah, I just spent a considerable more time on the EV spread, tweaked some things, and yeah, this EV spread is just so good. For this, we live just so many hits. it's kind of ridiculous. So like even Spectrier can't two-shot us with Shadow Ball like unboosted and stuff, which is just crazy. But yeah, Jet Punch is just for obvious priority, is obvious. Drain Punch is great just so we can like set up on things and just get health back and stuff like that. Under the webs, we outspeed pretty much everything, except for the things that we need to punch in the face, like Spectrier, which is fine. And then Wave Crash is just the big nuke button that I really want. Sometimes, like if Jump Bluff comes in, and Jump Bluff is going to be annoying and stuff like that, I want to just delete that thing. And yeah, I could have gone Ice Punch, but like I feel like Wave Crash is just overall better, overall just period. So, and then I could just also have had Substitute, but I just wanted the nuke. I just wanted something to just be like, okay, I just don't want you to be on the field anymore. And then Palafin just says, boom. So there's that. So yeah, Palafin is looking good. I love this Pokemon. I am so happy that I got to draft this Pokemon. I think it fits my playstyle just so damn well, and it has been a joy to play this Pokemon, and I will happily draft this thing again if given the opportunity. Alright, so next up though, we got my boy Ceruledge. All season, literally since week 1, I have been trying to get Weakness Policy, Weak Armor Ceruledge going, and it just now finally might be the time. This is pretty much the same set that we brought last time. I have messed with the EVs a little bit, gave him a little bit more bulk, sacrificed a little bit more speed that I don't think he needed, and we got the same moveset, Bitter Blade, Close Combat, Shadow Sneak, and Sword Stance. Last time I had a Pasho Berry, which honestly didn't make a lot of sense. So the idea behind the Ceruledge is I need a spin blocker, so I'm gonna go into Cyclizar a lot. Cyclizar has knockoff, so Cyclizar is gonna knock off the Pasho Berry anyway. So if I do this, I can just be like, okay, I am going to take a knockoff, and then I'm going to just be able to punch whatever in the face comes in next, because either you give me your Cyclizar or you give me a +2 close combat on something, and that probably kills most Urshifus. Like, it's a roll to kill from like full health on like kind of a standard Urshifu, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, I just thought that this was like definitely the week to go for this, which I thought was just nice. So, but yeah, and yeah, it's great. I think that this is still just much more thought out, and that's what you'll notice. Like, a lot of these sets are just more thought out, and stuff like that, which is cool. So it's just definitely always what you want for a rematch. So, all right, next up though, we got the only different Mon from the rematch. Last time we had a Sylveon. It was like kind of a defensive Sylveon with the Citrus Berry, trying to take hits from Urshifu. Well, it didn't quite work out. For one, Urshifu's really strong, and Sylveon doesn't really resist Surging Strikes. But you know who does? Serena. So we're ringing a pretty bulky Serena set, which is nice. And we got a little bit of attack. We got a lot of HP. The defense actually ends up, the way that stats work out, that was actually the more optimal, because I needed to hit this speed and this attack benchmark. So that was that. So yeah, but yeah, we got Synthesis so we can heal. We got Citrus Berry so we can always take 2 hits from the Urshifu no matter what, which is beautiful. U-turn is great. Rapid Spin for hazard control obviously is great, and then just Power Whip is kind of like our standard stab. So yeah, like we are kind of walled by like Revavroom and like Tinkaton and stuff like that. Yeah, sure, but that's why we got U-turn. We can get on out of there, and we have other Pokemon that easily manage those ones a lot better. So, but yeah, overall, I think that this is a great team. I really have enjoyed this team this season. I know that it doesn't have the best speed tiers in the world, but I think I've played it very well for the most part. And yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. So, but yeah, so that's gonna be it. Thank you all so much for stopping by. If you skipped the team preview, then that's fine. Thanks for watching the video regardless. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the battle. All right, rematch time. That's a Venomoth. That's different. Brought Venomoth over Revavroom, which I guess makes sense. That's not one of his Terra Captains, though, right? No. So his only Terra Captain. Oh, also, by the way, no thing, because I forgot to charge my camera. So, oops. Yeah, so it's just Urshifu as a Terra Captain. I didn't think so, but I was just being sure. So, we could just do the same thing that we did last time, lead the Palafin, immediately swap out. I don't hate that, but we could also just lead Spidops and go from there. Yeah, let's just lead the Spidops and just do silly Spidops things. We could also lead Serena. That doesn't sound terrible. But yeah, I kind of like leading Spidops. We can get Palafin up and running sometime later. Alright, let's see. I did play pretty poorly last time, so... And there's the Tinkaton lead again. Alright, Mold Breaker. Alright, so let's just set up the Sticky Web. Fake out. It's fine, I guess, actually. Gets rid of the red card. Forces him out into something. The Venomoth? That's actually fine. Is that fine? You can't sleep me. Does Spidops live a +1 hit from Venomoth? Probably not, but... 50. Wow, I actually think it does. So I'm gonna Sticky Web. Quiver Dance. It's fine. So we get the webs up. And I'm going to Memento. Air Slap. So we drop its offensives severely. Cool. Okay, so now we could go in Serena and just blast it with the Psyshock. I don't hate that idea. Yeah, because I want to keep the boy healthy. So we go into Serena. We can just hit it with the Psyshock. So it does put us to sleep. Not the end of the world. So we do waste a turn of sleep, so we could potentially wake up later. We go into Ceruledge. Yeah, Venomoth probably wasn't the best thing for us to go into. To send him into, rather. But now he's neutral. So, whatever he hits me with, it'll be fine. We just Bitter Blade. Air Slide. Yeah, that did nothing. And Venomoth is dead. Okay, so... Cool. Now, Urshifu can come in, I guess. Let's certainly something that can happen. Right. Big Summerlet. It's caught in the sticky web. It's cool. That's fine. We can go into Serena. Could also go into Garchomp. Yeah, I actually like going into Serena a little bit more. We can recover our health back on that thing. And he doesn't really have a good switch into Power Whip now. Kinda. I mean, he has the Tinkaton. Cyclizar, I guess, is good too. Alright, I can always U-turn on that. Alright, so switch. Edges. That did so much freaking damage. That should not be doing that much damage. He must be adamant. Life Orb. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that is definitely adamant Life Orb, I think. Well, you might be Jolly. I don't think it matters, though. Alright, yeah, I just fire off a Power Whip. Could also just U-turn. U-turn seems pretty safe. Honestly. Yeah. Switches. Goes into Cyclizar. That's cool. It's Boots again, as expected. Alright, so I can go into Ceruledge. Hurt by spikes, nobody cares. Alright. So, he can potentially hit me with a knockoff, but I'm blocking spin, so that's cool. So I'm just gonna fire off a Bitter Blade. Right. See what we got. Like, he can knock off me, but it's not gonna do that much damage unless he's like banded for some reason, which we know he's not because he's Boots. U-turn. It's fine. We do show that we're weak armor, which is fine though. I'm gonna Bitter Blade and I'm gonna get off a ton of damage on something. Samurott comes out. That's cool. Caught in the sticky web. Cool. Now, obviously, we can kill this thing, but I don't really want to deal with that, so I'm going to go into Garchomp. This is too much of a threat for him to kind of ignore, so he's got to be going for some form of priority, either Aqua Jet or Sucker Punch, so this should be a pretty safe switch into Garchomp. Why? Oh my god, dude, this dude plays so freaking weird. This dude plays so weird. Okay, whatever. Honestly, don't hate just going for a spike. Spike do more in the long run. Could just Earthquake and then just get up a spike on something else. If he Aqua Jets, then he doesn't. So he must not have priority for some reason. Okay. Cyclizar comes out. It's fine, I don't really care. Again, we just go into Ceruledge. We don't let him spin. Especially with our Meloetta asleep, I don't really want to risk that. Weak armor comes out, it's fine. Gives me that boost. Now I can close combat. This thing's dead, and now he has no spinner. Cool. So he is dealing with webs for the rest of his game. So the weakness policy never popped off, but that's relatively fine. We can, if he goes into Tinkaton, we go for Bitter Blade. If he goes into Urshifu, then I just stay in close combat. Ceruledge has basically done his job. Urshifu. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to give him an opportunity to get set up or anything. So he might have Aqua Jet. If he does, then he does. There's not a whole lot that I can do about that. Nice. Surging Strikes. It's fine. Oh no, he crit me. Alright, so Ceruledge faints. Good job, Ceruledge. I'm proud of you. I really want to get Palafin online. Like sooner rather than later. So I think I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to switch into Palafin, go into Palafin, get him up and running. And then I'm going to switch into Garchomp, sack Garchomp, get some hazard damage, get some damage on him. He's probably just going to stay in. If he doesn't stay in, then that's great. So Palafin's online now, which is great. So he's probably just going to stay in to go for a Surging Strikes. He's just going to do a butt ton of damage to himself. Nice. Rocky Helmet, all that fun stuff. Good job, Garchomp. Alright, so now we can go into Serena. Alright, so what does he have left? Spectre. All that fun stuff. I don't hate just going for... Could go for a Synthesis. Just heal up, just gauge how much damage this does. I'm gonna do that, actually. Does withdraw Urshifu. Tinkaton comes out, that's fine. It's in the ground! It's kind of like shaking and bouncing around too. That's really funny. That's kind of funny. Alright, so spin would have been nice there. I'm just gonna go for a U-turn. Do a little bit of chip damage. Rocky Helmet, okay. It's relatively fine. Alright, so we can go into Palafin and start bulking up and stuff like that. I don't think that this thing can beat me 1v1. You never know, but I don't think it has the tools to beat me 1v1. We've seen Fake Out, Thunder Wave, probably Gigaton Hammer, because that's just what it does. Alright, so now we just go for bulk up. Cell Rock is fine. You're just giving me more health and more chances to recover stuff. And of course, we get immediately paralyzed. Why the fuck wouldn't we? Okay, sure, whatever. That's gonna do nothing. Yeah, that does absolutely nothing. Seriously? Come on, man! This is bullshit. This motherfucker did this shit to me last time, too. Like, this is bullshit. I'm not gonna switch! Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking actually serious? I win this game easily if I don't get paralyzed. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Fuck you, game. This is gonna do nothing. Stop it. I just got paralyzed 4 turns in a fucking row. What the fuck? Finally, Jesus Christ. This is bullshit. I'm just gonna spam bulk up. What are you gonna do? This is... I don't think he can win. Unless he gets, like, insane para hacks. I don't think he can win. I'm just gonna keep bulking up. Three. Alright. Spectrier. Let's just say he's max HP for some godforsaken reason. I'm at +3 right now. I am killing a Spectrier right now. So, I'm gonna click Drain Punch. Does absolutely nothing. Cool. And alright, I don't really see a reason not to just bulk up again. Just to be safe. Holy shit. Alright. Paraluck, don't be stupid. Fuck you. Stupid Tinkaton. Alright, +4. I should easily kill this Urshifu. Oh, that's the wrong Urshifu. Whatever. I'm still doing 50% to it. At +4. Fuck that goddamn Tinkaton. Holy shit. Like, obviously it's not my opponent's fault, but like, good freaking god. Urshifu comes out. I don't even think he can kill me with anything outside of like a crit close combat. Seriously? Watch him get a crit close combat right here too. All I need you to do is not get paralyzed fucking twice. That's the only fucking thing I need you to do. 2 more jet punches, win this game. Thank you. Shadow Ball does less than 50% to me. So, I do have another couple chances. Jet Punch. Woo! Despite the freaking yellow magic. Holy crap. We move into finals. Let's go. GG to my opponent. But fuck you for bringing Thunder Wave. Holy shit, dude. That was wild. But yeah, GG to my opponent. I could have probably been subbed, but I really wanted the power of Wave Crash. But it is what it is. But yeah, GG. That was a fun one. Not so much at the end there, but it was a fun one nonetheless. But yeah, so I will see y'all in finals. Let's go.